Hey guys, it's me again. I'm sorry if the lighting is really bad on this. I am having to use my computer to film this because my phone doesn't have any memory and my camera broke. So here we are. So I thought today I would share with you guys, since I shared with you that I don't do PT anymore, I thought I would share with you how I work out, especially here in college, because I can't just go to a gym and run on the treadmill or something of the sort. So I have, over the last 2 years, and before that, I've been doing this for a while, developed this way of working out. And it's a little bit unconventional, but it works really well for me. And maybe you could implement something similar because I feel like it would be something pretty easy to do in any space. Like you could do it in as small of a dorm room or as small as a dorm room. So you should be able to implement it and really easily, and it should, yeah. So I am a water skier. Many of you probably don't know that, but that's my favorite sport to watch, to participate in. I've been doing it. My parents took me out on water skis when I was 4 months old. So I've been doing it a while, and it's my favorite thing, and I'm hoping to compete in disabled water ski tournaments this summer. So what is a water skier to do in Minnesota? So my dad started this, and a lot of water skiers do this, but pretty much you take your rope and you attach it to your door and you do stuff from there. And you practice your sets and stuff, which is great. But I've also kind of worked hard to develop more of a workout-ish way of doing it. And this might not work for you if you have other things, but it works really well for me. So I thought I'd share it with you. Just partially because my camera broke and I didn't have any other ideas. So let's get on. Also, do you like these pants? Can you see them? They're like the coolest thing. Do you see that like belt thing? I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it and show you. But they're the most comfortable pants ever. So the first thing I do, I always wear no socks. No socks. Just because then you have more grip. And I do it in this room next to my bed so I can grab this if I'm going to fall. So safety first. Make sure you have a chair or somebody standing there with their arm out or something so that you don't fall on your face. Because I've done that a few times and it is not fun. Do not do it with carpet or with socks on and like linoleum or wood or something, because that is a slippery nightmare and you do not want to slip and fall. You can do it with carpet, but it's, I don't know, I like the linoleum. And that's all I have here in the dorm room, so as I step on it. So this is my rope, but this is a real water ski rope. So you probably wouldn't be using a real water ski rope, but really any rope that you can get with a handle, even if you go to like somewhere cheap and get a rope with a handle, that'd work. Or even just a rope with a loop on, like a loop tied in it. So this one, it's all set up for the boat, but I just keep it set up. But if you just took and tied a knot, you could do it with just that, as long as you make sure that your rope is secure. And make sure you do a double knot, or not a double knot, just a pull through knot instead of like, I don't know, like trying to tie it like that, because that, like a slip knot keeps sliding. So if you're going to do it like this, make sure you do just a around and through, nice and secure, but bigger than this one. So that's that. So I'm going to be demonstrating with my handle. This is a trick rope handle, so that's why it has the braids on it. It's so that you can wrap it around your waist and have grip for things like this, but you won't obviously be getting into that. Mine has a nice grippy handle thing, and then this is where you can put your foot, but we're not going to get into that either. So I attach mine to the drawer just by this loop here, and I just make it a loop and then I put it through the door. So I'll go attach it, and there we go. Here's the handle, here's me. I like to think of this kind of as a weird ballet thing without any rules. Like, it's the same idea of ballet. You have something to hang on to, and then you can, you know, do things. Woo. I'm a dork. I'm sorry, guys. This one's gonna be weird. So let's start out just with a really simple, grab the handle, both hands. I always like to just make sure that my little word right here that you probably can't see is facing up. Good luck. So as you can see, when I stand normally, my back hunches forward, and that's called kyphoscoliosis. So one of the things, and that's just the curvature of your spine this way instead of this way. So one of the things that I want to work really hard on is opening up my chest, doing those kind of exercises, making sure I'm bringing my shoulder blades together in the back instead of hunching forward. So make sure your stance is good, feet shoulder width apart. Kind of point your belly button right towards your rope. Do you see that? Belly button right towards your rope. Pull up your hips, not like, but you know, to a normal degree, and then tighten your abs. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do, make sure your shoulders are hunched forward. You're gonna make sure that you're putting tension on your rope, and then just simply, and then you wanna make sure that you're not hunching your head forward. So I usually pick somewhere kind of up. So then just do, I usually go until I'm tired, 10 to 15 reps. Make sure that you save energy for other things. And then just when you pull back with your shoulder blades, not just, you know, so make sure you're using your whole arm, keeping your abs engaged, keeping your butt engaged. Just kind of try to move your body as one full unit. Okay, easy enough. So then the next one is pretty much the same thing, but it's only with one arm. This one, you don't have to go all the way out. Usually it's just more of a, so that you're engaging this and you're engaging this. And this is, I'm not a PT expert, I'm not a gym expert, this is just what I do. And to keep myself a little bit in shape. And it's kind of stuff that I learned through PT, from like Pilates and stuff. You can even go this way so that your wrist is engaged. Because I know a lot of people with EDS have problems with their wrist. I do. So then make sure that you're keeping your wrist nice and straight, only bending. Try to pull in here instead of pulling with your shoulder. And then do that till fatigue. Then you can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now we've got arms. The last one I like to do this is the position that you want to be in. I do trick skiing, and one of the first tricks that you learn is just a simple back to front. So you want to make sure that your wrists are pulled into your hips, kind of like right here into your spine, I guess. I don't know. And then it's almost the same thing that you're going to do. You don't want to go all the way here to hyperextending. And you want to make sure that you don't hyperextend your knees, because I have that problem. So make sure you keep your head up and make sure you don't dislocate your shoulders. Keep your stomach nice and pulled in, hips in line with your shoulders. Then you can go further if you feel comfortable, but you don't have to. And just make sure that everything is engaged. Usually I try to pick a spot somewhere. Usually it's the little dial on my air conditioning unit, and I use that to keep my head in line. Keep your head up. Don't hunch forward. Don't hunch back. Keep it nice, tight, in line. Okay, the last thing for today, because today's just focusing on the arms. Let's just do a couple of reps. Bend your knees, and then just pull in the rope. Touch it to your back. Go around again, and out. So work really hard on pulling with one arm all the way in. Just offer yourself with your feet enough resistance so that it's not like super hard, but you're also working a little bit. And then pull back out. So it's kind of the things that we've done before. Pulling in, turning, release, back in, turn, release. So that's one repetition. In my mind. I don't know. I'm making this up. So then you can do it with your other arm. Pull in, turn, release, pull in, and turn again. Okay? Easy enough? You can even add in a double if you don't want to do a single. So those are some ideas to get you started. If you liked this kind of video thing, workout, I don't know what it is. If you liked it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you want more like this, be sure to let me know. I can definitely continue making them. I do this kind of workout once or twice or 4 times a week, depending on how my week's going. Yeah. I don't have a lot more else to say about it. If you didn't like it, I guess I'm sorry, and I won't do any more. But it's a nice, really simple way that most people can get out and work out that's more fun and a bit better for your body than just running or doing sit-ups or that kind of thing if you don't have access to PT. And it's more fun. I don't know. I think it's more fun just because it's a little bit different. I did do Pilates PT for a long time, and that taught me a lot about how to keep my core and muscles engaged. So that's that. Sorry about the film quality on this, and the audio quality is probably not the best, but it is what it is. We made do, right? So get your muscles out there. Hope you try it out and have some fun with it. Be safe. Know your body. Listen to your body. Be safe. I'm not a trained professional. I'm not a gym instructor. I'm not a PT person. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just somebody that enjoys water skiing and has EDS and found a way to work out by combining two things that impact my life a lot. So that's that. Have a good day, guys.
Sorry guys, this is a bit weird, but I wanted to show you just how janky this filming setup is before we begin. I'm sorry. My camera that I usually use is right here. I was going to use it, but then it fell and broke. Do you see how, like, that part on top of the, right there, it's further away than it is over here? I don't know if that makes sense, but I dropped it on the lens and the lens broke, and now, like, it'll turn on, it'll say nothing or lens error, and then it'll shut back off. So